So rectified, illuminated, vindicated. This is upright. You could be in the energy or of wanting to be rectified, illuminated, or vindicated from something. Opposite side looking in. Somebody could want to reject rectifying you or illuminating you or vindicating you. Okay, let's see where this energy is coming from. Let's see, rectified, illuminated, vindicated. Alright. So you're in your high priestess energy. Intuitive, subconscious, feminine energy, inner voice, spirituality, secrets, and wisdom. Okay, I can see where the illumination is coming from. You could want to be illuminated for sitting in your high priestess energy. For your intuition, your feminine energy, your inner voice. Mind you, feminine energy doesn't apply to gender. It just means you tapped into your feminine side. And you want to be illuminated for it. Queen of Wands upright, so confidence, attractive, passionate, independence, determination, social butterfly, vivacious, of course. I think you're going into spaces with this Queen of Wands upright energy, this confidence, attractiveness, you know, attracting people to you, attracting things to you, being passionate, standing in your independence, being determined, just this vivacious butterfly. But you also got this high priestess energy with you too. You have this intuition, this you know, spirituality. Hell, might know some secrets, some esoteric secrets, you know, might have learned some shit. You know, you want to be illuminated for your wisdom. You know, and I feel like it's more you want to be illuminated for your wisdom, but you carry your confidence. You don't want to be illuminated for your confidence. You just carry that confidence with you. It's going to make sense to who it needs to make sense to. Hold on, y'all. Two of Pentacles in reverse, so imbalance, disorganization, inability to commit to anything, overextended chaos. This might be something you want to be illuminated to, some bad choices being made. And you probably want to, you're probably trying to bring your intuition or your wisdom in and, you know, shed light on the situation. Rejecting those bad decisions or that disorganization. So 5 of Cups in reverse, so achieving peace, forgiveness, recovery, acceptance, hope, and happiness return. I feel like this is some more energy you sitting in. You don't soak over things. But this is probably why you can contribute or shed light on situations. You know, bad decision, disorganization, chaos. You know, being in the energy of not being able to commit. You have some wisdom to share on this. Because you don't soak on bad decisions. You know, you don't, I feel like you probably been through some shit too. That's how you were able to acquire this high priestess energy. Because you weren't able to soak on, you know what I'm saying, bad shit, bad decisions you made in your past. That's why you can help, you know, illuminate things or vindicate situations. Mind you, you can help rectify situations, rectify, vindicated, upright. That's the personal part. You can shed light on these kind of situations because you overcame these kind of situations. You made better decisions. You got experience and wisdom in these areas to help shed light. Hold on, y'all. Page of Cups in reverse. Broken dreams, creative blocks, emotional vulnerability, immaturity, envy. This is all stuff you achieve peace over. Okay? These are all things you previously had bad decisions and experience because of those bad decisions. But mind you, this is why you can be illuminated. This is why you can be rectified. This is why you can be vindicated. Because this is why you can tap into this high priest energy. Hold on, y'all. So Ace of Swords upright, clarity, sound decision making, breakthrough, justice, new opportunities, the beginning of a conflict. This is why you're trying to. This is why you're trying to be illuminated and share your wisdom, y'all. Because you went through your. You had your journey. That's why you can sit in the seat of Ace of Swords upright, seat of clarity. That's why you can make sound decision-making decisions. This is why you already had your breakthrough from your bad decisions, from your bad choices. But mind you, you didn't soak in that shit. You know what I'm saying? You went through your breakthrough, you acquired your knowledge, your experience. And now, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have new opportunities. This is why you can weigh justice on situations. You know what I'm saying? The sword of justice. Hold on. It might be a situation you may even want to rectify, illuminate, or vindicate too. Probably some shit that you peeped. Probably. That's why you probably helping come in and bring clarity to the situation. Could be. Everybody's situation different. It could be you wanting to be illuminated, vindicated. It could be a situation you're helping rectify or illuminate or vindicate somebody from. So 10 of Wands in reverse, release, too much responsibility, breakdown, lacking the will to go on, or collapse, downfall, procrastination. This is something that you experienced, but you didn't soak in that shit. And you probably experienced this being pushed to the edge from this organization, or chaos, or just making bad decisions, y'all. But mind you, this is how you was able to build up your subconscious, your intuition, okay, your wisdom. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this is why you're balanced now. This is where you acquired your patience, your moderation, calmness, self-control, cooperating with others, finding solutions. And I think this is another thing that you're trying to offer. Either you're trying to offer it, or you're trying to offer it to a situation, or you're trying to vindicate somebody else. This is where you acquired your temperance from. You achieved your peace. You didn't soak in your broken dreams and creative blocks and vulnerability, emotional vulnerability and immaturity. Okay? You became well balanced and made better decisions. But you had to get pushed to that point. You didn't go willingly. You had to get pushed to that point. Queen of Cups upright. This is why you're offering. I think you're trying to offer this illumination, vindicated rectification to somebody. Y'all, Queen of Cups upright. Femininity, compassion, kindness, empathic, supportive, counseling or therapy. Mind you, this doesn't apply to gender. This applies to the energy that you're sitting in, or the character, or the situation. This is why you're trying to offer this counseling and therapy. You're literally offering your high priestess energy. With the Queen of Cups offer, basically. You're trying to offer your intuition, your wisdom, your inner spiritual voice to counsel, or offer somebody therapy, rectify, illuminate, or vindicate. And mind you, you're coming from a good place because you're offering your wisdom from your past experience, your knowledge, shit you went through. Appreciate the love, y'all. Yeah. Just for confirmation. Knight of Swords upright, ambitious, accomplishment, seize the moment, big changes, tenacity, determination. I think this is where you're trying to guide the situation, person, place, or theme. Yeah, you're trying to show them the ambition, the accomplishments, the seize the moments, the big changes, tenacity, determination. Probably trying to shed some light on the situation and really show them you can take this in another direction. You can do this different. You can do this in a better way. But you're coming from a good place. All right, y'all.